Oh, for fuck's sake, I've just put the camera on. Oh, I need to fall then.
Oh, I need your questions.
Oh, yeah. You've got 200. God. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Look how pale you look compared to me. Ready?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do my normal intro because you're just going to sat there laughing at me. I'm just going to be like, hi everybody! Hi everybody! Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am not on my own today. This is my best friend Alice. Anyone that doesn't follow me on my socials, you can follow both of us down here. We are basically doing a true or false that I put on my Instagram stories probably about 2 weeks ago now, but I've been back at home and haven't been able to do any video content for a long time, which is why I haven't posted in ages. But I just thought, what better way to out myself than to have my best friend involved. You can speak. You're not a mute. So Alice and I went to uni together. We actually became friends because I offered Alice a hair bubble.
I probably still got that somewhere.
Definitely. And we were just been inseparable since. I just want to put a reminder out there that I live on my own and Alice has been my support bubble since COVID started. Yeah. We do see each other all the time because I live on my own.
How this is going to work is I think maybe I ask you the questions, you give your answer, and then
you give your opinion.
I'll give my opinion on Saskia's answer.
Okay.
Should we go for a juicy one first, or just should we ease you in?
Yeah, ease me into the nice ones. Do it in whatever order it is.
Okay. You don't drink or smoke?
False. I don't smoke. I think I've smoked about 3 times and all of them have been with you.
Yeah. Drunken times in smoking areas.
Yeah. The one I distinctly remember was when we went to meet Kem from Love Island.
Sorry, Mum.
And I ended up smoking at the wrong end. In whatever bar it was in Deansgate. Tiki. No.
Arc.
Yeah.
Arc.
And
Used to be Masula, if anyone remembers.
I'm not from Manchester, so I don't really have the lingo. But yeah, and that was when I was sick on Kem. And we had to leave. And was sick in an Uber.
Yeah, Saskia actually ended up sending me £60 to pay for that sick in the Uber.
I actually contested that I was sick in the Uber and asked them to send proof, and then they did send Alice said proof, so I then had to pay Alice the money. But no, I do drink quite a lot actually, but I don't smoke. I drink.
I wouldn't say you're a heavy drinker though.
No, I don't like being hungover, so I always try not to get too drunk. Just because I hate being hungover, because I just hate being sick. But I do drink. Like if we go out, I'll drink. I just always try and make sure I eat afterwards. But the last 2 times I've been drunk, I've had McDonald's after, and both times I've been sick. So I don't know if it's the McDonald's that's making me sick, or if I'm not eating enough beforehand. But I do drink. I just don't smoke. And you can back me up that I can't smoke because I will choke and die.
You've always been confident. To everybody else, yes.
Yeah, I think false in the aspect that I faked it till I made it, if that makes sense. In school, I wasn't at all. I was the fat, chubby, like Justin Bieber fangirl with like the biggest fringe in the corner that no one looked at twice.
Put a photo here of that.
Yeah, I mean, stun, but I definitely wasn't confident. I was picked on a bit at school, not bullied, but I wasn't popular. I was friends with the popular boys, but I was completely friend zoned, which was cute. But I wasn't confident, I don't think.
But I feel like since I've known you, which is 5-6 years now, you've always been confident to everyone else.
Yeah, you see the vulnerable side. People see the vulnerable side, but I try and be a confident exterior. I just have vulnerable sides to me that not many people get to see. I don't think you really saw it until I got dumped in first year and literally cried to Alice for 5 days straight, and then she was literally just like, by day 5, Alice was like, get the fuck up, shut up, get on with your life, and I was like, okay, fair enough. Well, I was definitely more confident after that. I think I lost like 2 stone and was literally anything that moved.
You want to be famous?
False. I don't want to be famous in the aspect of I have paparazzi outside my house or I'm being followed around by people and asking if someone was like, can I have my picture with you? I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, so if someone was like, oh my god, can I have a picture? I'd be like, no, I really don't want to do that. Like I would never want to be to the point where people were like, oh my god, that's so and so. Like I don't think I'd want that.
And also I feel like private life, personal life should be 2 separate things. Like having a normal boyfriend and you being famous are just...
Yeah. I don't know, I just don't think I'd like the... Not that I wouldn't like the attention, but I just wouldn't like the invasive side of it. I don't feel like you get like a good normal life, and I feel like with the job that I want to do when I'm older, I can do it without being famous. Like one of the girls that I work with at Capital, she literally will be friends with Shawn Mendes and interview him regularly, and he knows who she is. But the second that she walks out of that office in Trafalgar Square, no one gives a who she is.
Yeah.
That's the dream. To be able to be best friends with Harry Styles, / shagging him on the side, but not actually know who you are, that would be. So yeah, I wouldn't say I want to be famous, I'd say that's false.
You've been handed most things in your life.
False.
Yeah, I'd say that's completely false.
I don't really think, not that I don't have anything.
No,
But it's not like I've got like a Range Rover and I've been like, oh, Daddy got me it for my 18th birthday.
But I feel like even since being at uni, you have like worked harder than anyone I know whilst being at uni. Like you always, like you always had a part-time job because you were like, I don't have any money, and I want to get my own money.
Yeah, I
And
literally been
you've never
working since I was 15.
Yeah.
Worked at Chippy for my first job, had the tightest wrap.
Slag.
Worked as a waitress literally for like 6 years and then into fashion. Yeah, I wouldn't say I've been given things. I've had a helping hand from my parents, and I've been lucky that I could go back to my parents after I graduated and kind of lent on them. Like I didn't really need like, I wasn't paying rent and stuff when I first graduated, so I was lucky in that aspect, but I never was like, give me a car, pay my rent. Like I've never been like a sponger, if that makes sense. So no, I'd say that's false.
Very admirable, Saskia, isn't it?
Thanks.
You don't choke on your tea for this one. You miss your ex.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You can answer this one for me.
Well, do we miss being cheated on every other week?
And that's the tea. That's the tea.
No, on a serious note, you're so well shot of both of your exes, aren't you?
Yeah, first one probably still would hit with a bus if I saw him, just because he always lied about cheating on me, and I'm just like, if you're gonna do it, you just gotta hold your hands up and say it. And it was the fact that all of his friends were like, yeah, he did, and then he'd be like, no. And yeah.
Your most recent ex was nice.
Yeah, we're not on bad terms. Yeah. We are on okay terms. I still have like time for his family, and like I feel like if he ever needed anything, like I would never be like over my dead body, but also like we're not on speaking terms. We haven't spoken a long time, and we're both just very over it. We were both over it when it ended, so
yeah, it run its course.
On to the next.
By the time you ended it, definitely run its course.
Definitely. I mean, considering he was in a relationship with a girl that he told me not to worry about before he even finished, that was fine. But yeah, we move.
You're an honest person.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would 100% say you are.
I think I'm very black and white. I feel like
also known as honest.
Yeah, like I say things how they are, and I don't feel like I'm two-faced, but also like to the extent where like I wouldn't go out of my way to tell someone something if it didn't involve me. So like
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I am honest when it needs to be, but I'm not like...
Yeah, I think if someone asked for your opinion, you would definitely give it, and you would give your wholehearted truth.
Yeah, definitely.
But like you say, you're not gonna give someone your opinion if they didn't ask for it.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I'm quite straight up with how I feel about things, and I'm not afraid to be outspoken. Like I feel like I just say it how it is, which is good, but also can get you into trouble sometimes.
One that everyone I'm sure wants to know the answer to. You're single.
False. I would say I'm not, because if someone asked me out on a date, I'd say no.
Good girl.
And I'm not interested in dating anyone else. So I'm not single. So no, that's false.
You're not single, but you're not in like a relationship.
Yeah, I'm in a very complicated situation. Not even complicated, just COVID is a cock block, basically. Boris Johnson has ruined my sex life.
Total slag.
No, I'm not. That's true. No, it's false. I'm not single.
You miss In the Style. That was a hesitation.
No, that's false. I don't want to come across negative, but I am an honest person, as we have just established. I don't miss my old job. I miss some of the staff. I miss the parties. The parties were great. But I don't miss the job itself. It was heavy workload, long hours, and too much for someone to take on, especially as a first job out of uni. It was too much. So no, I don't miss the company. Yeah. I've gone from doing everything on my own to a team of 4. So like everything I did at In the Style has been split between 4 people and more. So it's impossible for me to miss something that was more stressful and more time consuming. Like, I actually get my weekends now, so.
She'd have a timer set on her phone, 6 p.m, 8 p.m, 2 a.m, must post Instagram feed now.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal.
It was exhausting,
yeah.
wasn't it?
And I think I lent on you quite a lot when it was getting bad.
Yeah, but
So, like,
that's
you've seen.
why I'm here.
No, I know, but like, you know more than anyone. Like, if I was like, yeah, I really miss it, you'd be like,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
yeah, so it's not a negative thing about the company. It's not a negative thing. I do miss the staff discount. I won't lie. I'm a big fan of Lorna Lux, so I do try and get the discount where I can, but I don't miss the job, and that's the
Onwards
tea.
and upwards, isn't
Exactly.
it? I haven't read these, by the way. This is my first time reading them. You've cheated on someone, or if not, you've thought about it or come close.
I've never cheated on anyone, and you know that.
No, she hasn't.
I've
She's an
never-
honest person.
Never cheated on anyone because I'm an honest person. I also get guilt over like eating people's food, let alone cheating on someone. So I wouldn't have it in me to cheat on someone. I've also been cheated on multiple times, so I know what it does to people, so would never do it. However,
Ooh.
have come close once.
Yeah.
And it was when I was cheated on, like days after I'd been cheated on.
Yeah.
And it was with a guy that I really fancied, even though I was in a relationship. It was like I would never have followed through with it, but I really found him attractive. And he was like, oh, do you want to come in? And I was like, no, please. But I do, but I can't.
No, but yes.
Because I knew that something would happen, so I didn't.
And good girl.
Yeah. And then I am glad that I didn't, because I'm not a cheater and I never will.
You stuck true to yourself by saying no, didn't you?
Yes, however, I kind of wish I had a little bit. A little bit. But no, I've never cheated, and I will never cheat, but that was the one time that I came
Close to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do a disclaimer so that any names that are mentioned that I don't want to be mentioned, so that we can have a proper conversation, but also so that my life isn't ruined or I have people making complaints about me, I will censor out any time a name is mentioned that I don't want to be mentioned. So if you hear a beep or a funny quote over a name, that's why, because I don't want to have angry people in my messages. So any
Or the
names,
sons.
yeah, or the sons. So yeah, names will be censored where they need to be. Thanks for coming for my TED talk, and carry on.
You have a type.
Yeah, but I'd go outside of it. I think that's true. I do have a type. If I was making a Sims character, it would be stocky, like muscly, blondie, browny hair, facial hair, maybe tattoos, maybe not tattoos, depends how crap they are, and just muscly.
Yeah.
That's what I always go
Rugby.
for. Yeah, rugby player. But then I do go outside of that. It's not like if you don't meet the tick list, you're out. I mean, take for example. He's literally the pinnacle of everything I've never been with.
Desperation, Saskia. That is the
It wasn't
sweet
desperation.
smell of desperation.
No, he laughed me into bed, but I just think I will go outside of my type. But if someone said to me, what's your type? I would say blondie, brownie with beard, muscly rugby player.
You love living alone.
True. I love living by myself. I mean, this is no disrespect to my housemate, he's great, but it's nice living on your own. It's like you get your own space, especially when I was in the office in like November, December time, because I would leave the house at 8:30, get home at 6:30. You literally get in, you shower, you eat, you go to bed, like you chill, you watch TV. So I'm not lonely. Lockdown 1 was lonely, but I came and saw like you and Fern for walks and stuff. But I think actually living on my own is really nice. I don't have to live by anyone else's rules. You don't have to think about other people.
You can wash up when you want. Can't
Yeah, like your mess. I feel like mess bothers me more when it's not my mess. So as long as like I know when it's we lived together for 2 years. She cleaned up after me for 2 years, but
It's like living with a tramp.
yeah, but I am tidy in my own way. So like if it's your mess, it's annoying. Whereas if it's like your own mess, it's fine. So yeah, I do like living on my own. But obviously having a housemate's great. He's lovely, but I do like living on my own. There's no like, you don't have to think about anything. Like I can play TikToks at 1 a.m. and not be like, oh, I'm gonna wake someone up. And
Oh yeah, I remember banging on doors in first year with people playing stuff next door, because you do have to think about living with next to someone, don't you?
Yeah, well, you bloody lived above me, and all I could hear the whole time went.
Hot kettle black.
Yeah, fair.
You've been romantically involved with someone in the public eye.
So that's just the fancy way of saying you're shagging a celebrity.
Yeah, very well put, actually.
No, that isn't true. Like... Okay, yeah, that is true.
Yes.
True. That is true. But saying romantically involved can mean anything.
I don't think there was any romance about
No.
it.
I'm actually taking this as there's more than one yes to this. I think romantically involved, I had a little bit of a fling with that never really went anywhere.
Yeah.
And I've had other people slide into my DMs, but yeah, the main one is. So yes, that is true. I have been romantically involved with someone in the public eye. I no longer am involved with said person. That's the tea. Yes, true.
You are secretly really affectionate.
True. Not even secret, I don't think. I'm such an affectionate person. I'm like needy as hell. But like not needy in the aspect of like presents, needy as in like attention.
Yeah.
Like I'm a really kissy person, I'm a really like cuddly person, although not in bed because I will literally just be like, ugh, get off me.
Like in front of everybody.
No, not even that, just like I get hot in bed.
No,
So
I
don't-
mean, I meant you're really affectionate, like in front of other people.
Oh yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. I feel like I like to not show off, but like I feel like if I'm with someone, then I'm like, that's my person. So I don't think it's a secret at all. I feel like I am really affectionate, and I feel like if the person I'm with isn't, then I'm like, hi, love me. Yeah, definitely. I'm very, very, very romantic, very affectionate, very all about what's in a rom-com, like all the time. I literally watch rom-coms and I'm like, I want what they have. So yeah, I'm definitely an affectionate person. Okay, no, I think that's
We're
working.
back.
Yeah. Right, so we just had to turn my phone off because I ran out of storage.
You're a commitment phobe.
False. Absolutely false.
Completely false.
If anything, I'm the other way around. Yeah, literally, I'm the other way around.
You're not
I'm
that
very
person.
much like, I'm either with someone or I'm not. Like, I hate the whole friends with benefits. I hate the whole, what are we? Like, if I like someone, I like someone. So I'm very like...
You're black and white. You're either with someone or you're not, are you?
Yeah. I don't have time for questioning how people actually feel about me. So I'm definitely not a commitment phobe. If anything, I'm like, I like you. Do you like me? And if so, we're together.
It's like when you're 3 in the playground.
This is my boyfriend. How long have we been together? A day.
You've applied to Love Island before.
False. I've thought about it. I know what my
I think you'd be good on it. I do.
I know what my intro song would be if I went on it.
Go on.
You know the song on Wild Child when she goes down the stairs. Let me think about it. That would be my. I'll play it over the top of this, but like it would be like slow mo, me walking in as a bombshell, being like, coming to steal your man. Yeah, I definitely thought about applying for Love Island, but I don't want to be the fat one. Even though I'm not fat,
Yeah.
I'm not fat, but I would be the fat one because they're all like size 6 with fake tits, and I'm just not that. But also, I don't want to be Saskia from Love Island. I want to be a successful interview and presenter without that. So I would interview people from Love Island and have done, but I wouldn't go on it myself.
You've got every guy you've ever wanted. No, she hasn't.
Right, with the exception of 2, yes.
Oh.
I can think of 2, and
Okay,
you know
so-
exactly one of
Say his
them.
name at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but I did get him, and then
And
he was like, "Nah, we're just friends." Apart from him,
Who was
I'm
the other one that got
one other
away?
person. And I only never got him
Yeah.
because I didn't cheat on my boyfriend with him. With those exceptions, pretty much, yeah. That sounds really cocky, but it's...
No, but I feel like you've not been the town bike.
Excuse me, lady.
Like you've been So you've been selective with your men.
I'm really
and when
fussy.
and when you selected said man, you then did end up getting him like majority of the time.
The majority of the time. Anyway, thank you for all of your questions. If you don't follow myself or Alice, you can follow us on our socials down here. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And my last video will be over Alice's face. So thanks for watching and we'll speak to you later. Bye! How cute. Oh shit, it didn't turn off. Sick.
Shit.
Why won't it turn off?